Hi guys, this is Paul from PABrewNews again, and I just got done reviewing the Rye Rebellion from Full Pint Brewery, and I'm going to be enjoying this for a little bit, but I want to set it aside and come back to it because I'm going to review another one, and this is a big son of a bitch. This is the Big Black Voodoo Daddy from Voodoo Brewing Company, Meadville, Pennsylvania. I've never had anything from Voodoo. I've never had anything from Full Pint, so this is a whole new, never had kind of day. I'm just gonna read off what it says. Big Black Voodoo Daddy is a dark horse and one of the biggest, baddest stouts around. Already put their standards up pretty high. So this is an old recipe that I call the Ecliptical Stout at Jackson Brewing, and finally brewing again for you to enjoy half cent or half cent, whatever. This was one beer that I have been saving to make again since then, about 12 years ago, so I hope you enjoy it as much as we did then. Voodoo Brewing Company. VoodooBrewing.com. VoodooBrewing.com. Bottled and brewed in Voodoo Brewing Company, Meadville, Pennsylvania. Big Black Voodoo Daddy Stout. Take a look at this if you can. Hopefully the camera can get it. Really interesting cover, real jazzy cover. Art by Liz Duham, I believe her name is. It's 1.6 fluid ounces of stout, and I'm kind to look. Big Black Voodoo Daddy ingredients: Mars Otter, Karistan, Crystal 60, Crystal 80, brown malt Mushin, Bisquick malt, what? House smoked malt, roasted black malt and chocolate malt, Shincook, Northern Brewer, Cascade hops, 25 degrees OG, 4 degrees Plato FG. There we go. Here's the important stuff. 65 IBUs and 12% alcohol volume. Isn't it torture to hear me read stuff? I'm horrible at it. I'm dyslexic. It's bad. But there you go. And already I think I'm going to enjoy this greatly, and I want more from Voodoo Brewing Company. I didn't even taste it yet, so nothing on the label, just red, so there you go. If we screw up the cap, we screw up the cap. Popped. No smoke, and if it is, it's staying in. Nope. I was expecting big smoke. But, so I got my bigger glass for this one. Now this was a rye imperial stout aged in whiskey, and I think, what was it? It only came in at, what was it, 11? This is just a plain old stout, apparently, coming in at 12.5. Okay, that doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. They don't say it's an imperial stout or anything like that. It's just a stout. Oh, don't worry, America's everything's big. 12.5 regular stout. Rock and roll. If you hide the alcohol content, if you know how to blend it correctly, hey, I'm ready to rock and roll anytime. So, and this is just my after dinner treat. I didn't even start drinking yet. You get the roasted malts and you get chocolate, but it's mixed with some kind of, it's basically mixed with kind of like an orangey, it's an orange citrus flavor in there, mixed with the chocolate coming up. I actually get, and I know they don't, but I get this kind of like cherry, kind of like a cherry, like a crushed cherry, mixed with chocolate and the orange, like an orange. even with a slight rum characteristic with some of the notes that I'm getting off mixed with the cherry, the rum cherry. I get that a lot with some, and I don't know why. St. Peter's, I got that with. Didn't do that review yet though, but there you go. Yeah, you get like a dark fruit, like a cherry dark fruit mixed with a lighter citrus note mixed with chocolate. It's a lovely mouthfeel. It hangs around for a little bit, it dissolves. Lacing's on the glass already. Big burn in the back of your throat all the way down. It's still going. The alcohol is not exactly hidden, and you definitely feel it when you drink it. One more. Sorry guys. I'm deliberating in my brain. I have to blow the alcohol out of my freaking throat. It's still there. It's not letting go. Yeah, I just got to clear the alcohol out of my throat before I drink it again. The smell has all the characteristics you want, but it has big alcohol content, a huge alcohol content. This actually, I don't know, I don't think it is, but this basically tastes aged in an alcohol barrel. That's how much alcohol I'm getting off this. It's not horrible though. It's not that bad. At first, see, as soon as I swallow it down, nothing's really staying in my mouth. Everything, a little bitterness around the lips and stuff, but none of the sweet notes or anything are really hanging around. It's just some bitterness in the mouth and a real big burn in the throat. All the sweetness is right up front, right in your mouth, and it dissolves pretty quickly, and then the bitterness comes in. But you don't really get any characteristics of the alcohol in the nose. It doesn't accent it because of that. It just burns on the way down. I've been really looking forward to trying this for a long time. Any Voodoo Brewing Company beers. It's surprisingly enough, you cannot find them in PA, really. The area that I'm in, you can't find many beers. Obviously, you can find the Victories and stuff, but not all of them. And you can find the Trogs, but not all of them. You know what I mean? Things like that. It's strange how PA works, but... But it's a decent enough stout. It's got a lot of the characteristics. They're very, very subtle, and they blend and they fade away very quickly. It's great on the mouthfeel. Big alcohol content. If you want a big beer for, I don't know. I usually have kind of a thing about people who model their ideas off something that has to be really big or really. I listen to black death metal all the time, so me saying something really extreme sounds contradicting, a little hypocritical, but if you want a huge alcohol volume stout that is very simplistic and very boozy, then this is your beer. This is your stout. I can't be fucking, oh, I just swore. I can't be, oh, this is the greatest thing in the world, or I really love it, or this or that, because it's Voodoo and it's from PA and I want to try it, and I love PA beers. I've been to Meadville many times. But it's just got this little dick syndrome with the alcohol content. And I go, it's not, if you market it as this huge imperial stout, then you would expect overbearing, maybe, alcohol, but you'd still expect a huge chocolate and coffee, toffee, sweet back to it, to fill your cheeks and fill your mouth while everything's going on. This kind of just goes right about lower end of the tongue down and fades away. So that being said, I mean, I could drink this, for God's sakes. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna give it one more go, though. I'm not just gonna give up on it. It's not horrible, God no. It's an okay stout. It's okay. It's got a big alcohol kick. If you just want a one-off beer where you just buy one and enjoy it, it's great. So give it a go. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It's something I wouldn't really go back to. It's, oh yeah, that's great. Yeah, blah blah blah. Okay, off we go. Yeah, it was boozy, but it doesn't have the complexity, and it doesn't have the right blend, if you will, of what a stout should have. It doesn't have the right blend. There's a little bit too much here, a little bit too less here, things like that. I like the marketing, I like the bottle, I like the brewery. From what I know of them, people enjoy their brews. Big Black Voodoo Daddy is one of their best. To me, it's a little bit of that syndrome I spoke of earlier. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with a 7 out of 10 on this one. If this was there, I would get it, but if there's things like this, even if I was paying more money for a smaller container, I would get something else. Boy, Voodoo's gonna hate me for this one. Now, 7 out of 10 is not a bad rating. It's not. It's a nice stout. It's a nice, big, freaking alcohol content. There you go. Be a man. Drink your beer. Kind of a stout. And I don't think I wouldn't sway anyone. I'd say yes, go get it. Try it. Buy it.